Part two. So yes, yes, we loved everything that Blair was bringing. Yes, we did in that scene. But anyway, no. So they took the movie. Once I guess everybody heard that I went to go and see another movie, they took that movie out of the theater, and I was like, first of all, who does that? That's number one. And two, why would they do that? So they took the movie out of the theater, and I really wanted to see it. I was like, the next time I come, that's the one I want to see. So excuse me. So this time, I saw a movie called The Substance. I think it was called The Substance, and it was wow. I was like, oh no, honey, that's too much going on. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's been going on with me. Like somebody being out there, like taking on my likeness, or, you know, trying to recreate my essence in some kind of way. I'm not sure. You guys know I'm in a bubble, and I haven't popped the bubble intentionally. I just been like, you know what? Oh, you want to put me in a bubble? No problem. That's fine. Carry on. Because there are things that I need to do anyway while I'm in here. So like addressing some unhealed trauma, childhood traumas, and when I do finally come up out of this motherfucker, I promise you, I'm gonna be a better woman, which has served to be the case so far. No BS. It has served to be the case. I don't mind at all. It's been a wonderful opportunity to reflect on what is, what isn't, what should be, how I can convert, certain situations and transmute certain energy. You know, it's been a good little journey. No BS. It's been good. It's been tough, but it's been good nonetheless. So I was looking at the movie, and the first thing I thought, and I was gonna tweet about it, I was like, no, it ain't even worth all that now. But the first thing I thought was, I'm gonna need us to really take the time to find what's special about us and stop trying to be someone else. Like, I get it, but it's not as beneficial. The way I see it, it's not as beneficial to act like someone else than it would be if you just, if you were just yourself, if you were just you. Give me a second, guys. I want to get this because I don't even know if you guys can hear me because of this earphone situation. All right. But if you're just you, as plain as that may sound, and even with, certain people who think that they might be special, like, oh no, that's not me, and this is, we don't do, girl, you regular to somebody in the world, calm down. Okay. Like, I'm a regular girl, but to somebody, I'm extraordinary. I'm a down to earth person, but there are certain aspects of my personality that, will cause somebody to look and be like, wait a minute, is this the same woman? Did that come from the same person? Hold on. How do you know about that? And what you know about that? I get that a lot from people. I get that a lot from people. And it's only because they've gotten a chance to know one aspect of who I am, if that, in full. And they're not fully aware of who I am, and then, we engage, we have a conversation, or we have an experience, we go somewhere together, or we do something like that, and the next thing you know, it's like, whoa, okay, she is very different than what I thought she would be. And that's not me trying to, give off some impression for you to have a different perspective of who I am, but that's really just who I am. That's one of the reasons why I'm always so true to myself, whether I'm around other people or not, because I just find it more necessary to be real with yourself, so that you can be real with other people, So, like I said, it doesn't matter how extraordinary you are, you're going to be regular to somebody. And it doesn't matter how regular you are, you're going to be extraordinary to somebody somewhere in the world. Just be you, you know? That movie is literally that's what brought that out of me. I was just like, gosh, we just spend so much time trying to impress the world. And it's like, do we truly need to do that? I don't know. I just feel like we should spend more time trying to impress ourselves than other people, you know? Anyway, so there's this main character. She's a young girl. She's, young. She's beautiful. She's sexy to a certain degree. I don't know if that's your thing. They took on some angles with the cameras that made sure that if you did not think that she was sexy, you would definitely think of sex when you saw her, for sure. So, good camera work, guys. Good camera work. So anyway, apparently I missed the beginning of it. I tried to stick around to rewatch it, but I was just like, I just didn't have the patience. But apparently there was there was already an existing personality who had a position in the industry. It's definitely a Hollywood movie, you guys, for sure. But she had a position in the industry. She had already built an empire. And there was a young lady who came and, in a sense, took her place. And without giving away the entire film, um, there was this entity that proposed to this young lady, not marriage, but proposed to this young lady that, there's a way that she could be a better version of herself if she wanted to be. And so that entity served as what we would call the Matrix. And without giving the whole film away, because I told you guys I do not do good movie reviews, honey. It's just I would not be that one at all. But it turned out that she had found someone and she wanted to take her place. She wanted to be like the new and improved version of this woman who had worked her ass off to build this legacy, and she still looked good in the mug. You feel what I'm saying? She definitely did. But obviously she had gotten older. She was probably, I don't know, late 40s, something like that. And then we have this girl who comes in and she's obviously, barely in her 20s. And so they try to replace this older woman with the younger woman. And the younger woman, she gives in to the substance, where she's literally extracting fluid from this woman, the older woman, and injecting it into herself so that she could be more like that woman. And baby, when I tell you, I don't know what in the Elephant Man, I don't know what the fuck was going on after a while. I was like, it's a lot going on in this movie. It's a lot going on, But the last thought that I had was literally, it ain't never gonna be that deep. Period. Nah. Okay, it'll never be that deep for me, ever, when it comes to that. When it's time to move about, but I feel like without being in that world, maybe there is this undenying pressure to stay relevant, and maybe that makes people do really messed up things to other people. Maybe. Part 3 coming soon.